Good morning, Libra. Happy Easter. How are you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one's going to be for April 21st through the 24th, Monday through Thursday. I will be back on Wednesday with bonus readings, and I'll get you through your weekend then. Okay, that is pretty much the whole deal. This one is for Libra. Let's see what we get, Libra. Alrighty. Okay, we're starting with the King of Wands, followed by the Six of Swords, and then the King of Cups. So this is your backstory or your recent past. Do you have yourself stuck between two right now, Libra? Or did you have yourself stuck between two? We'll see. Okay, that's your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I'm looking at the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. And then your future, I've got the World, the Five of Cups, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck for this reading is the Strength card. So the undercurrent to this entire reading has to do with strength, with the fact that you have a lot of inner strength, that you're being asked to use a lot of inner strength. We'll see how it plays in, but that is the fiber that keeps the reading together, more or less. At the center of your reading is the Page of Cups. So from almost every direction that plays into the equation. Page of Cups speaking of small love offers, apologies, sometimes ones that don't seem too sincere. It's all about acting kind of immature or having not having a very realistic view of the situation that you're in. A little bit in a fantasy land, okay? That's the card at the center. Let's see how it all plays in. So we start this one with the past or your backstory, where I have two kings and then you. So I feel this is you in the Six of Swords trying to steer your life into calmer waters, but it looks like the chaos was caused by there being two masculine energies in your atmosphere or whatever here in the past. Looks like you're trying to sail away from both of them right now because it caused a lot of chaos, possibly. One is a King of Cups, so it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The other ones here is a King of Wands, could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Doesn't have to be, but I mean, that's their overall demeanor, let's say. So the fire sign is very fiery and passionate, very adventuresome, very ta-da. No, okay, sorry. The water sign is a lot of emotion, which can go all the way to like emotional manipulation or just very emotional, very in tune with their feminine side for certain. The fire signs are all masculine for the most part. Alrighty. So something, we can't change these three cards, but from these three cards, it looks almost like whatever the problems are you're having now are quite possibly some that maybe you caused for yourself, possibly. Let's see. We'll see how it plays in. Okay, Libra, that's your backstory. So, like I said, we can't change it, but we're going forward. However this played out, though, is affecting the rest of your reading, okay? We still have strength underneath the whole thing. So currently, I have you with the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. All right, with the Hermit card, this means that from whatever this situation was, you've pulled your energy back to try to reassess the situation and shed light on it, okay? Try to figure out exactly what it is you want or what direction you want to go in, I suppose. So I read from different directions, right? So you've gone into Hermit mode. We have this Page of Cups underneath the Six of Cups, or Six of Swords. I feel like this is love offers coming at you, but none of them are exactly what you want, is what I feel like right now. And then we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is falling out underneath the King of Cups, so I have a feeling that you have much more history with the King of Cups than you do this King of Wands, okay? All right. So you're trying to figure things out. Got it. Now we're going towards the future. In the future, I have the World, the Five of Cups, and the Emperor. So I have to start reading them this way, which I take this to be one individual. This one's you, and this is the other individual that appears to be in this situation. So on this side, we're looking at the King of Wands to the Hermit, and then the World. This would say that the cycle, I do believe, is ending with the King of Wands. I think when you shed light on the situation, you found it to not be exactly what you wanted. Okay? You are six of swords, trying to go to calmer waters. Then Page of Cups, you're trying to go through the love offers, figure out what you need. It renders you in the Five of Cups here in the future, which is having a feeling of loss and regret, unfortunately. If I pegged this reading so far, it would be probably somewhat karma, huh? Let's keep moving. On the other side, I have the King of Cups. He's got the Six of Cups, so it's somebody that you have a ton of history with, it feels like. And then the Emperor. The Emperor here is him taking his power back. I get the feeling that this is the person you're already with, and possibly you begin to entertain or get to know this other person. That is what I see here. I don't believe, and Ten of Cups is the one that left behind here. I don't believe that this was done with nefarious intent, but I do believe it just kind of happened and got away from you is what it looks like. Okay, so behind the Strength card, I have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yes, somebody is searching desperately for clarity about what's happening within this situation. Then I got the Lovers. King of Pentacles. I have the Ten of Cups that fell out over there. And the Nine of Pentacles. Well, we have a third king on the board, sweetheart. I don't know what to say. Very popular you are right now. I get the feeling that there's just one that you really want. And that's the one that's exiting, I think. I think you've already had the King of Cups, and I think you grew tired, or it was too... You're a Libra, so maybe it was just too much emotion for you. I don't know. Not enough excitement. I think you stand to take the King of Pentacles if you want to. He's here for the taking. I don't think you want that. I think you wanted the King of Wands, and you're not... That he's leaving. It looks like that cycle's over. Your Ten of Cups lies with this King of Pentacles. But I get the feeling that's not the direction you want to go in. And then I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is talking about you being very single and independent. And actually quite happy in the single independence, okay? All right, I'm almost out of time, huh? So let's run through the days of the week real quick. If we have more time, we'll go back. What do I got for Monday? Seven of Wands, Page of Swords. You're very defensive about not letting this person find this information that they want right now. They're looking for information or clarity about the situation in general, and you are incredibly defensive. On Tuesday, I have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So on Tuesday, you're trying to decide who you want to invest in, if any of them, or do you just want to invest in yourself, you know, trying to make up your mind which direction you're going to go. Wednesday, I have the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. You're feeling quite dissatisfied with the entire situation come Wednesday, and somewhat heartbroken. It's also the third or fourth three I think I've got out here, so there you go with that. And then Thursday, I have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So you're a little stressed out on Thursday, but you have made up your mind to turn around and rebuild, period. This time you'll build it stronger, you know. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. There you go. Yeah. It looks like it's been a tough couple days, though, maybe. I've got the Knight of Cups, the Hangman, and Judgment. Yeah. I do believe that you got yourself somewhat caught up, Libra, and I do believe that Judgment's being called. And I do believe it'll be okay. Okay? But it's uncomfortable, and that's what it is. Okay? It wasn't done with bad intentions. It just kind of got away from you, it looks like. That's what I got. If this resonates with you, then this was your reading. That can't always be yours. If it doesn't, it wasn't. But looks to me like maybe you'll be happiest by yourself for a minute. You got to figure out how to be alone for a minute, and then you can go back in and jump back into the game, right? Maybe. All right. That's what I have this week, Libra. I will be back on Wednesday with bonus readings. Anybody looking for a private reading, just send me a message, DM me, and I will get you the details. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Easter, okay? Happy Easter. There we go.